This is going to be a long video. It's probably going to be all over the place. It's basically going to be a rant. I honestly don't care anymore. This app is getting banned anyways. That's probably why y'all are going to see a lot of longer videos from me, because I do not care. And frankly, I post everything on YouTube anyways. It does better on YouTube, so who really cares? Woke up with a lot on my mind, and I'm going to get it out. I'm going to get it off. This is going to be a 10-minute video. I'm letting y'all know that right now. 10-minute video. I'm using all the minutes. And if I could talk for longer, I'll be talking for longer. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here in America. For you stupid people who are going to be like, why don't you just leave? Why don't you leave? Shut up. You know exactly what we mean when we say it. You know. And frankly, if I could leave, where am I going to go? Go back to where you came from. I can't, because I'm from America. Because you guys and your ancestors wiped out where my people are actually from. And frankly, I'm not doing the work to find that. I'm not doing the work to find out where I'm from just to deal with that trauma and all that stuff. No, thank you. I already live with trauma and deal with trauma as it is. I don't need to be adding more trauma to my life. But our government is literally supporting the erasure of a people. We are funding it. Our tax dollars, our money is going towards that. Not their money, you know what I'm saying? They taking all their tax breaks and stuff like that. They paying $0 in taxes. Our money that the regular person is paying is going towards erasing a group of people. And then our government is telling the world, if y'all do something to those people, Israel, y'all got a problem. Big USA got smoke with y'all. Y'all visas, yeah, they gonna be revoked. Oh, y'all want to do trade with us? Nah, that ain't gonna happen. If y'all mess with my little brother, that's basically what they saying. You mess with little bro, big bro gonna stump y'all out. That's what the USA is doing. They bullying. They being bullies. Meanwhile, they trying to gaslight us and tell us, oh, what's happening is not happening. So the journalists who is over there, who are showing us what's going on, to the people who are also showing us what is going on, we can see with our eyes. This is not being manipulated. We're seeing it. And y'all trying to tell us it's not going on? Be for real. And I wish we can be like, oh, it's just the Democrats, or oh, it's just the Republicans. But really, it's both sides. They both trash. Both of them support this. It don't matter who the president is, whether Democrat or Republican. They gonna support the erasure of these people. I just want y'all to know that. Blame Biden. I blame Biden. But if Trump was in office, the same stuff would be happening, guys. Just want y'all to be aware. Just want y'all to be aware. Not saying who's better, because frankly, they both trash. They both trash. One's trash with a little bit more cologne on it. Damn, I don't even know what that means. I'm going to start saying that, though. You trash with a little bit more cologne. It don't even make sense, but it sound dope. And frankly, I will never tell somebody not to vote. But I understand why they wouldn't. Because how do we look at people, look at the younger generation? And granted, I'm only 31. But how do I look at the people who are younger than me and tell them to vote? When they look at these options, will they see what's going on in this world? How do I look at them and say, yeah, vote? Voting is going to make everything right. Because voting has not made everything right. Because we have voted for certain things, and then these people go around and pass laws and stuff like that and basically undo everything that has been done to help us progress as a people. So why would I tell somebody to vote? And this is coming from somebody who votes. Make that make sense. We live in a country where it doesn't matter, honestly. It doesn't matter. Because our country is always going to look out for the rich. They do not give a shit about the poor. And I'm in a weird position because I'm right in the middle. Smacked right in the middle. Like if I lived in any other state, I would probably like be doing great. Like, I'm doing solid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make enough and I work enough extra hours where, I'm good, but I also make terrible financial decisions. The amount of vinyls that I be buying, and they be like $60 each. I get what I want. If I'm gonna live this world where it's crap, I'm gonna at least get the vinyls that I want. I'm gonna at least get some joy out of it. Anyways, it's I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, it's kind of crazy that we are literally seeing like the wealth gap, and we're seeing our government do everything to help the rich and nothing to help the poor. Granted, it might have always been that way. I just was on the poor side, so I didn't know what was going on. But it's weird to work in a district or to work with people or be around people who they live a completely different life, and they're good regardless. Like, they be working just to work. Like, oh, they don't actually need to do this. And it's weird to see that. Like, I went from being around like people in the hood to being around people who are bringing 100K, 200K, 300K a year easily. And that's weird for me. And it's an adjustment that I got to make in my mind. Even me, right? I don't work as many hours as some people I know. And it's weird that they do more work than me, but I make more than them. That's always going to be weird for me. And it might be an imposter syndrome or whatever, but that ain't right either. We got people who can't even eat. We got people who are struggling to have a roof over their head. Like, we have that, and we have our government sending billions of dollars instead of helping the people who cannot survive here. And then we are looking at these people and telling them to vote. That's the solution. Ain't that backwards? That's like kind of backwards. We do nothing to support the poor. And frankly, we're all one check away, one illness away from being there. It's crazy that stuff that was said in songs that came out 40 years ago is still relevant today. Marvin Gaye's whole What's Going On, the single and the album, everything is relevant today. Ain't that crazy? That came out over 40 years ago. What Tupac said in the 90s, still relevant. We got all this money to fund erasures of people, but we can't help the poor people. We can't make college free. We can't do any of this stuff. It's also funny that a lot of the people who are like, no, I had to struggle, so you should struggle. Or I had to pay for college, they should have to pay for college. One, a lot of those senators are lying because when they were in school, it was free. But also, a lot of them are getting paid to basically pass these laws, which they can use in turn to pay their student loans off if they really cared about it. America got like trillions of dollars in debt, but like student loans, nah, they can't erase that for y'all. Make that make sense. I'm never paying my student loans completely off. I'm gonna be real. I am never doing that. I just need to get to the point where I can buy a house. If I have a house, y'all never seeing that. Y'all never seeing that. I don't care about credit. Credit's fake. How the hell you can check my credit and deny me an apartment, but me paying for my apartments on time and doing all this stuff doesn't impact my credit at all? That makes no goddamn sense. But whatever. I'm ranting. This has been a long ass video, and I still got a lot more I need to get off my chest. This is yap session. I'm gonna do this every week. Have a yap session where I just get stuff off my chest. I feel better now, especially when therapy being hard to find a black therapist. This is great. I feel much better this morning already. If y'all made it this far, you a real nigga. I hate it here though.